Like,
clap, clap, clap.
You don't notice
I came a long way, guys.
You're not gonna notice it.
Trust me,
Right.
trust
It's
me.
made from unbelievably light
Today we are
material.
in 4-9. I
You
call
believe this
myself
hype
the
about
king of
underwear you
4-9,
don't notice?
You've never heard of Everlights?
I mean, it's
What, you live in a
nasty,
cave?
Man. I'm nasty. Today we playing
they're on to us. You hear them?
squad.
No,
Squad
no,
with
these are just here.
OT Ever John. Follow him on Twitch.
Oh, new Everlight
Crackers,
from Fruit of the Loom.
and
So
Angel
light you won't
Beast.
even notice it.
So yeah, man. You guys enjoy.
Hey Google.
You don't just drink Budweiser, you clinch it.
We are
You
live.
rebound
We
it.
live.
You guard it. You beg it for a buzzer beater.
Yo,
And
John.
pile it on. You buy a round of it for the bar. Wait, the whole
John.
bar?
The whole bar.
You raise it to your city, your
John.
team, your family. Wherever legendary moments happen, Budweiser will be there. And before every sip comes a moment worth celebrating.
Yeah.
This is where a kid fell down and a champion got out.
Yo, John.
This is where shoes to fill became footsteps to follow.
The Golden State Warriors select Stephen Curry.
This is where ego was laid to rest
Yeah.
and humility rose in its place. But my mind is where every challenge I've ever faced
So
has
what's
been won or
up?
lost.
Yeah, I'm live. We live, we live. We live, baby. Ooh. We live, baby. What's up? We got one view on YouTube. How you doing? What's up? What's up?
The NBA playoffs on
What we
TNT
doing? What we
round
doing?
one are presented by Hulu. Just about ready for the final two quarters. 14-point Miami lead game two here in Philadelphia. As we welcome you back courtside, Spiro Ditas and Mike Fratello. We'll hear from Rebecca in just a couple of minutes. What a difference second half of game one to what we saw first two quarters, Mike, here tonight.
First of all, the Miami bench has been terrific for them, particularly Dwayne Wade coming in and having just a sensational performance. The ill-advised three-pointers by Philadelphia, they were rushing him, they were trying to get him off because Miami was so aggressive defensively. That's what forced them into those quick shots.
A look at our game summary presented by Geico. What stands out on that stat sheet?
Well, when you look at second
Ryan,
chance
go.
points, Philly's
got it.
leading
I'm with you, Angel.
14-2, but 12 of
Oh.
those were in the first quarter. So Miami really corrected the problem and got them off those offensive rebounds.
13 points Philly scored in the quarter. The second quarter, fewest they've
Damn.
scored all season. Amir Johnson taking contact. Interesting lineup change.
Bro,
It was Johnson who
what's
started
up?
game one, came off the bench in the second half tonight.
Yeah, bro.
The roles are flipped. Ilyasova
Not,
started
bro. We
tonight,
wasn't
moving
all in
the
the line
second
on the
half,
clock tower.
coming off the bench.
Maybe Brett Brown feels that Ilyasova coming in, giving him a lift because Miami's bench play
Let's see.
30-11 in that first half.
Dragic misses a little floater. Keep in mind Ilyasova with three personals. What a block by Richardson. Able to deny Saric.
Nah, them niggas is luck.
His defensive instincts are incredible. Whiteside had it broken up. Loose ball, Redick.
See two great defensive plays right there to start off the second half.
Ben Simmons creating space. And just like that, 10-point game. Sixers fans coming alive. Opening moments, second half. Tyler Johnson trying to fight around the screen. Redick is called for the reach-in foul. That'll be his second. And look at the block by Josh Richardson.
Well, we saw Richardson get a big block at the end of the first half, and now as Simmons goes up, he's able to hang, square that body up, and get the nice roll.
Told you about just how hot the 76ers team is. 17 straight wins. Haven't lost since March the 13th. This is Dragic.
Yo, bro, put that down. That's mad
And he'll
low.
shoot free throws. Let's check in with Rebecca Harlow. Rebecca?
Well, Spiro, Brett Brown told us before the game that it would be naive to think that the Sixers would drain another 18 threes, but certainly 2 for 18 in the first half. Not part of the plan either. I talked to Sixers assistant Billy Lang, and he told me that to find their rhythm offensively, they've got to pick up the pace. He said, we played with flat feet, locked knees. The pressure on Simmons hurt us as well. He said, but we just got to get out in transition, get back to our game. And so far, the Sixers doing well with that.
Yeah, Rebecca, as good as they've been, this is the first go-around of the NBA postseason of the wild pendulum swings from game to game. First time that guys like Simmons and Robert Covington are experiencing it. And Miami has just been a much better team so far here tonight.
You saw Miami come out and try to deliver the blow rather than receive it. That time Simmons comes up on the other side with that length, so active around the basket. But you knew that Miami had to be more aggressive, they had to be more physical, and they changed their game plan a little bit on how they're playing Simmons coming off the screens and in transition.
Dragic has missed his first 2 shots of the quarter. Ben Simmons, meantime, the first Sixer tonight in double figures. He's got 13 points. Saric from deep. Got it! And here come the Sixers within 7. Offensive foul on Whiteside.
Whiteside thought that Dragic was going one way and then he was going to flip the screen. Instead, Dragic went the other way. As a result of that, Whiteside hits the defender. It's his 4th foul. He already, with 9.5 minutes remaining in this quarter, has to go to the bench.
Frustrating for Whiteside, the miscommunication on that screen, so he has to sit 14 minutes tonight. He's been better, much better than he was in game 1 when he sat the final 20-plus minutes with that lopsided Philadelphia victory. And a whistle against the Heat quickly off the inbounds. It's on Johnson. That's his 2nd.
You see Miami up really trying to pressure the passers, not give them a clean look to the cutting 76ers.
Mike, what has Philadelphia done here? Opening couple of minutes of this 3rd quarter.
They've kind of come out and got their energy up to match the energy that Miami was using defensively against them. They picked up their intensity a little bit more. They're playing a little bit harder than they did in the first half. They were cruising a little bit in that first half, and shot selection was so important. There was a reason why they shot just 2 of 18 during that first half from the 3-point line.
3-pointer from Covington won't go, and here comes Dragic. He don't have numbers. This is Richardson, fires from deep and hits. Miami badly needed that shot as they restore order for the moment. Their lead back to 10.
Think about 2 outstanding defensive plays by Richardson as Redick misses that one, but there's that 2nd shot opportunity by Johnson.
Amir Johnson, a non-factor so far in this series, but a couple of big buckets here early in the 3rd quarter. Richardson, it's a long 2, puts it down, and he's fouled.
Spiro was just about to finish up on Richardson that, yeah, it's important for him to hit that jumper like he did on the last one, and we'll see him here. Watch down low where the defender gets him across the bottom of the legs. That's where the foul was called as the shot went in. One more time. Take a look down the bottom. Guy running in to close. Catches him down low. That's what the official calls. Remember, he's made 2 outstanding defensive plays with blocks, working hard at the defensive end. Now comes back and adds a couple buckets.
Former 2nd-round pick of the Heat back in 2015. That was the 3rd foul, by the way, on Ben Simmons. Simmons, good look at it, just couldn't finish. So Miami trying to slow things down. Their lead back to double digits. This is Tyler Johnson. That's a long 2, a little bit too much. Rebound by Covington. So Hassan Whiteside has to sit. 4 fouls early in this 3rd quarter. Olenek summoned. after that terrific second-half performance in Game 1. Šarić is tied up, and Richardson getting his money's worth.
This crowd is into it. Both teams are into it. I expect to see a lot of whistles here in the second half and a lot more free throws than we saw in the first half.
That's an incredible postseason atmosphere here tonight in Philadelphia. Here's Dario Šarić, 24-year-old second-year man. 20-point performance in Game 1 and cuts the deficit to 10. The NBA playoffs on TNT are delivered by Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut. And by Chocolate Milk, real recovery backed by real science. Spiro Ditas, Mike Fratello, Rebecca Harlow, our producer Bert Bondi, Andy Goldberg, our director, and the rest of our terrific TNT crew here tonight from Philadelphia. The Heat trying to do what no team has done since the middle of March, and that's beat the 76ers. This is Johnson taking on contact.
At the strength that time of taking on the defender, the body contact, the defender went straight up in the air, contact by Johnson, and the concentration to finish.
Told you about James Johnson, 13 in the first half the other night, did not score in the second half, as Amir Johnson is undercut inadvertently. And that gets the attention of the officials. Foul charge to Tyler Johnson, his first.
You know, Spiro, when you are playing against Redick as a defender, and Johnson has that assignment now, he comes off those screens so hard that when you pass the screen, you got to pick the proper angle to recover, or he's already curling down the lane. Such a difficult assignment if you don't want to shoot the gap and go over the screen.
Redick doesn't need much space. Splash! That stroke is deadly. Redick, quiet start, but starting to show some signs. Here comes Dragic. Extra pass, Tyler Johnson. That's a three.
Sharing the basketball. You got a good shot, but you make one extra pass to get an even better shot. That's what helped Johnson get that one off.
Miami absorbing that early blow from the Sixers, and right now going punch for punch. Redick at the other end, rims out, rebound Richardson. And you can sense the Heat want to slow it down just a bit here as they try to catch their breath. Richardson from downtown. Too much, long rebound Simmons. There comes the basketball prodigy right to the rim.
Dragic got caught. He went to stop the ball and realized that Redick was in the corner, so he left the ball, went back to the corner. That's what happens.
Third bucket since halftime for Simmons. He's got 15. Olynyk short.
Both Richardson and Olynyk rushed their last two shots to hurry up and get a three up there.
You see Richardson as Johnson comes up with the steal. Off the floor, Richardson puts it down for the easy deuce. Timeout Philadelphia as Brett Brown is irate.
You'll see Richardson now. Watch him turn up the speed. Covington trying to catch him. Strong finish by Richardson.
You go from potentially feeling isolated, neglected, to being able to make your case. That's a huge step.
At Metro PCS, we're so sure you'll love our network. We're letting you try it for free. Switch and get 2 months of unlimited data free. And enjoy our great network. Metro PCS.
Why do we use only real ingredients at Chipotle? Because real tastes better. And we like the sound the grill makes.
Oh, he's lucky I got.
That's gonna be good.
Please. He's lucky I got no more materials.
Hey, listen up. We're here because we deserve to be here. Because what's inside us has made us relentless. Made us get back up again and again. Made us one of a kind. And made us go further than anyone thought. So they will not outwork us, outwill us, or take what is ours. Because we are Gatorade!
Whatever you're made for, Gatorade is made to fuel it.
With Rocket Mortgage, you can be approved in as few as 8 minutes, giving you superhero levels of confidence. Rocket Mortgage, America's largest mortgage lender. Avengers Infinity War in theaters April 27th.
Angel out, nigga looking like Forrest. Shoot at them, bro. Thank you for your risk.
Have to be strong and move it. If they force you to dribble, know you have a driving lane. So move them. Pass and move and move and move.
They're with you.
Yeah, that was the State Farm audio assist. Brett Brown trying to rally his troops.
Talking about the speed and quickness that he wants them to play with at the offensive end of the floor. I'm not talking about transition. I'm talking about in the half-court area that all of a sudden, here's a touchdown pass to Ben Simmons. Beautiful pass by Saric.
Dario Saric with a masterful touchdown pass to Simmons.
How about Brett Brown realizing that Miami has been pressing after every timeout as Johnson turns the corner and misses the layup, but the foul is called right there. Brett Brown remembered that Miami presses full court, so he set up a special play coming out of that timeout, and it wound up to the long touchdown pass and an easy 2 for Ben Simmons.
Well, they have a couple of good quarterbacks here in Philadelphia in Carson Wentz and Nick Foles, but that was a brilliant pass by Saric. Anytime the foul on Ilyasova, Mike, was his 4th. That's a critical call considering how good Ilyasova's been for Brett Brown.
It was a brilliant move by Brett Brown to set that up. He had the courage to do it because he knew Miami probably would come after him full court. They did. Easy 2 that time for Philly. Good job, coach.
So Ilyasova stays on the floor.
Oh, watch this, people.
Between he and Bellinelli. Ilyasova fading away. Tough shot to cut it to 10.
Let's rush. I want to knock
5 of 7 into double figures with 10. This is Olynyk putting it on the deck. Covington stripped it for a moment, trying to tie him up, and it is a jump ball.
I got another one.
And that's what sets Covington apart, those endlessly long arms and the defensive instinct, Mike, that he has as they will jump.
Olynyk lost the moment.
Actually, Saric will jump with Olynyk.
And you've got to make sure that you, number one, protect the backcourt on this so no one runs out and you give Philly another easy layup like they got off the timeout.
8 seconds on the shot clock if Miami wins it. But Ilyasova controls and gives to Simmons. This crowd has been incredible tonight. Bellinelli retrieves it. And an offensive foul against Saric.
There has been a physical battle going on between Shard and Olenek. They have been going at it. Olenek trying to deny the entry pass to Shard on the elbow area. And if you watch, you'll see the bodies, the contact right there. There's where the elbow comes up. The official sees it, and that's where the call is.
Eric Spoelstra asked his team to play better defensively, give him more of a commitment at that end of the floor. And so far, mission accomplished.
Too much going under screens in game number one. They've adjusted, they've gotten into them, they've become much more physical, and as a result, they're forcing more turnovers, not making it easy for them.
Dragic is hammered to the floor by Simmons, and that will be his fourth personal. Some foul issues now starting to creep up, become an issue in this game for Brett Brown.
Y'all want me to put the point down here? Or y'all want to
obviously for Miami as well, with Whiteside on their bench with 4 personals. So here's Dragic, 16 minutes tonight, 13 points. And now 2 of 3 at the line. ShopNBAStore.com now for the best selection of the Heat and 76ers gear from NBAStore.com. Plus receive free shipping on all U.S. orders using promo code NBAFS at checkout. NBAStore.com, one store, every team. So Simmons takes a seat, 4 personals. With just over 4 minutes left, third quarter. C.J. McConnell getting his second run of the night. Here comes Bellinelli. Getting the friendly bounce. Incredible resourcefulness to his offensive game.
Bellinelli has been off balance the entire evening, but he's such a terrific shooter and scorer that he gets the friendly roll.
Olenek, that's a 3.
Now that was not a rush 3. He was open that time, he got his feet set, and he knocks that one down. So a couple hurried ones at the end of the first half.
Over here,
Eliasova, offensive rebound. Knocked out of his hands. Dragic poked away. McConnell, but he was out of bounds. Dragic, meantime, still on his backside, asking where the foul was on Philadelphia, as the Heat will retain possession here. 20 on the shot clock, and here comes Dwayne Wade.
Wow, doesn't like the fact that Wade is coming back in the game. And think about this. Wade had 21 points in the first half. Last 20-point half of Wade was 2016 versus Toronto.
Every time you want the weekend to start on Thursday, a Corona gets its line. Every time you want a New York minute to slow down. And every time you can't think of a single thing you need, a Corona gets its line.
Eliminate extra opponents.
As a warrior, I go to battle quite often. But I never miss my shows thanks to YouTube TV.
YouTube TV?
What's up? It's simple. Cable-free live TV. No box to install, no monthly contract, no pay. With YouTube TV, cable-free live TV is here.
I get up, I go to the office, I kill it. I go home, and I repeat. My career is moving forward, but my student loans are going nowhere. It'll take me 20 years to pay them off. But I finally found a way to pay them off sooner and save money by refinancing with SoFi. SoFi's helped over 200,000 people get ahead of their debt, and they can help you move forward too. See how much you can save in just 2 minutes at SoFi.com/sooner.
Do your thing. Take that step. Flee that nest. Realize. Fulfill. Run. Don't walk.
You're at a launch pad.
Love. Not like. Drive. Keep driving. Be inspired. Curious.
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Be extraordinary.
With a W.
Turn off the highway.
We live.
And soar. Spread your wings. Mazda. Feel alive.
So glad he's asleep.
So glad we can pay our Geico bill from anywhere 24/7.
You're talking like a Geico commercial.
This is a Geico commercial. Geico. You could save too.
Ya vi pagar.
Geico.
Feeling like your game is a little off? Get back in the game and get back to 100% with 5-Hour Energy.
Dwayne Wade gave his team a lift when they needed it in the first half. Comes in, sees Reddick. He knows Reddick can't defend him one-on-one, so he takes it for the easy deuce. Then one of his patented moves, back it down, turns to that right shoulder, fading away. He knocks that one down, and now he decides to face up and simply elevates up over the top of the defender in 12.5 minutes in the first half. 8 of 9 from the floor, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. 21 points with Dwayne Wade.
The Limelight presented by Corona Extra, career postseason game number 174 for Wade. And he was brilliant in the first half. That is Dragic. Beautifully drawn up in the timeout huddle by Eric Spoelstra. And Dragic with his 6th field goal now. 6 of 9, 16 points in 17 minutes.
Remember now, he went out of the game early after starting 3 for 4 from the floor and had to sit a long time before he came back in. But when he did come back in, towards the end of that second quarter, he really picked up right where he left off.
And that's what made Wade's performance in the first half that much more critical, with Dragic saddled with the foul trouble. James Johnson meantime called for his 3rd foul. And Bam Adebayo will check in here for Spoelstra. And Johnson takes a seat. Bellinelli, back of the rim, no. Long rebound, weak side by Wade. Miami was up 14 at halftime. Keep in mind they blew that 6-point lead at halftime in game 1. But so far, a different story tonight. Wade, bottled up on the baseline by Covington, 7 to shoot. Wade wants to take him. Brilliant shot! Largest lead for Miami.
Dwayne Wade is unconscious right now at the offensive end of the floor. He is feeling it, he knows it, he's got it going, and they go to him with the ball.
It has been a vintage performance by Dwayne Wade here in game 2.
Watch the physicalness. Covington trying to get a look. Covington obviously taller, but not effective.
Yeah, where we going? Wherever.
Watch the E-League Challengers Street Fighter 5 reality show Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on TBS.
Funhouse.
This has been a fun night, incredible postseason atmosphere here in Philly. And Dwayne Wade, if you've just joined us, turning the clock back tonight. 9 of 10 from the field. 23 points as he has put Miami on his back.
No, that's nice with the push.
Remember, Miami first had to take that early surge by the 76ers coming out. Covington drives and backs it off the glass. And then Miami responded. Some substitutions by Eric Spoelstra, a little bit of foul trouble to Whiteside. And Miami's come right back in and maintained the 14-point lead right where they were at halftime.
It's a critical moment of the game. Ben Simmons on the Sixers bench with 4 personals. And T.J. McConnell playing some critical minutes. Adebayo couldn't handle it. It's loose. Look at McConnell. was out of bounds. 4.2 seconds to shoot. But this kid McConnell sacrificing his body. One of the reasons why he very quickly became such a fan favorite here.
Well, that kind of effort right there is going to get the crowd on their feet. They come up with that ball. He gives it up, dives on it, lands on his belly, but unfortunately was out of bounds.
Undrafted after that decorated collegiate career in Arizona. Dragic, decent look at it, offensive rebound. And a new shot clock with Olynyk on the offensive glass.
Yeah, anybody need a AR? Yeah. I don't need it.
What does Miami turn here? Wade doubled. Ellington. Down the paint. Contact. And a blocking foul on Redding.
Well, if I remember Ellington ever attacking the basket that hard, that quickly. Normally I'm looking at him behind the three-point line. There he sidesteps to avoid Reddick, and the foul call on Reddick.
Huh? Most what? In a row? Seven.
I don't know if you can hear the game though.
Huh?
I don't know if you can hear the game though.
Can you hear me? Huh?
I don't know what it's about like.
You hear shooting? You hear shooting? Look at it. I'm just shooting. Hold on. Hold on. Yo, hold me down real quick for a few. I feel this shit up. Yo. Wow, bro. That sucks. Hold on. Oh. Let's see. Wait, where? You got attack. Oh, good. You like the pub better, right? Why are you saying yeah? Why are you saying yeah, but your player's nodding no? Hey, bro. With your bum ass axe.
Do you want me to tell you if it's fixed or not, or no?
Huh?
You want me to tell you if it's fixed or not?
I'm gonna fix it after the game. There is shit in here. The green pump. And the green AR. Oof. I don't know. Yeah, man. You got enough materials? Yo, Angel, come through. Yo, good for Angel. Over there, over there, over there. Where you at? Where you at? I got you right now. Hold on. You got him. Yo, Jeff, you're looking like an all-star right here. What's up with you? Oh, I feel you. I see, I see, I see. Damn, me too. You got bandages. Oh, that's good. Alright, bro. Damn, there's a lot of people left for that little ass circle. And tilted. You know, anybody got potions? Yo, we are. No, we gotta go to the circle. Bro. We can stay on top over here. If you want, you can put a fort over here. You can put it up here if you want, the port. Oh, there's people over here. Northwest. The fuck? Oh, that nigga got me. Yeah, I need help. Somebody cover me, please. Cover me. Angel, oh. Yo, Angel, revive me, please. Better good luck. Yo, what's up? Dude, I can't be, man. I don't know this. Yo, what's up, bro? No, somebody wrote to me and said, yo, Jose. Nah, that nigga hit me. That nigga hit me. What up, Adriel? Rapper? Let's go top of the mountain. Yeah, anybody got potions? Use it right here. Oh, they fighting. What the fuck? I got the sniper. Oh, watch it, they're sniping us. Yo, watch it. Oh my god. Let them fight. I mean, hit them. They hit him. Y'all need sniper bullets. Yeah, I need minis. If y'all got extra. Yeah, anybody? Y'all got extra minis? Oh, so yeah, you got extra minis. Yeah, let me get that mini. Oh, there. Yeah, anybody got sniper bullets? Oh, they got 2 left. Alright, bro, good luck. Yo, because I didn't hit nobody. Yo, they fighting hard. Yeah, we jump after. We jump pad. We got a jump pad, right? Oh, watch it. They're sniping us too, though. Oh. Let's see. I bet it's heard. Good looks, Adriel. Appreciate that. Oh. Yeah, they fighting. Bam. I want to move up close so badly. I don't know why. There's another port. We can jump to that port after. And we can make it ours. Yo, watch it. Somebody's in here. Oh, never mind. I heard traps. I heard traps. I heard traps. I don't know. Where you at, bro? Oh, we did it. Back to back. Back to back. Heard. On live. Back to back on live. Oof. Yo, Jeff, you can't leave after that game. Jeff, you can't leave after that game, Jim. Good luck, bro. GG, GG. Nah, I'm not. Yeah, bro. What happened, man? Suave, tomato. Oh shit. Not one tomato. I'm trying to fix these shits there. I don't know. Yeah, bro. Trying. Yo, can I have a gun? No, I got nothing. Nah. Let me get that. I had that trigger finger. Let's go to Angel. Hit him 48. Oh, got him with the pistol. Oof. Kill him. Need his guns. Aha! Oh! Yeah, I got no more bullets because they decided to take all the guns. That's mine. That nigga's good. Yep. Angel here. Alright, bro, let's see what's up. You got 5 assists. Somebody else is here? Oh, shoot. Yo, hold on. Let me see something. I'll be back.